Hey, my pretties, what's up? It's Lion Queen here. Welcome to episode 316 of Shadows and Pretties, and today we are going to be reviewing this 2022 American adult animated, comedy film called Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Now, this film is a sequel to Beavis and Butthead Do America. It's a second film based on the animated series Beavis and Butthead. Now, I know the last episode I talked about Do America, which that's a pretty good movie. So, of course, I'm going to go with the fact that, this film was announced in 2021 and the production was conducted remotely via Zoom conferencing due to the pandemic that was going on. The film released on a streaming service, Paramount Plus, on June 23rd, 2022. So, this was honestly a really interesting film. It's a pretty good sequel to Do America, which I thought Do America was funny. This film looks pretty awesome, not gonna lie. This, as a Beavis and Butthead fan, this one is just awesome. It's really interesting and really awesome when it comes to, pretty much the animation and stuff like that. So, the plot of this movie, I'm gonna talk about what the movie's plot is about. So if you guys don't want to hear me spoiling the film, then I highly recommend you click off this video now if you haven't. So the plot of this takes place in Highland, Texas in 1998, where Beavis and Butthead accidentally burned down their high school, the science fair, believing that they are at risk youth. Judge sends them to space camp at this Johnson Space Center, where they become engrossed in a docking simulator. Impressed by the NASA astronaut, Captain Serena Ryan invites them to train as astronauts, which they make stakes the offer for, wanting to score. You probably know what I mean by score. If you've watched Beavis and Butthead, you definitely do know what that is. So they pretty much undergo training, and aboard the space shuttle, they'll pretty much endeavor to study a micro black hole. So in space, Beavis and Butthead created a catastrophe when Serena volunteers to sacrifice herself. They mistake this offer for another offer of scoring. So they put on their spacesuits, to which watch Serena through a window as she prepares to change. Arranged, Serena uses the shuttle controls to flinging them into space, where they are sucked in the black hole. The boys emerge in Galveston in 2022. The Pentagon detects their arrival and begins tracking them down. Now, Serena, now governor of Texas, vows to kill them to cover up the attempted murder. The boys then meet up with the intelligent versions of themselves from another universe, Smart Beavis and Butthead, who explain who they are, and they have 2 days to enter the portal of Mount Everest to prevent the destruction of the multiverse. Which meant Beavis and Butthead acquired an iPhone and accidentally activates Siri, which they mistake Serena. So Beavis develops feelings for her, and when Siri offers to set up their smart home, they believe Serena is waiting for them in Highland. So after Beavis becomes trapped in a porta potty, he and Butthead are transported back to a university. Smart Beavis and Butthead urge them to enter the portal, to which they move nearby, but instead they wandered into the gender studies class, where a professor lectures them on the white privilege. Taking this to mean they have a right to do whatever they want, they steal a police car and are arrested. However, in jail, Beavis is given pills to him by an inmate, and he transforms into the Great Cornholio, also known as his alter ego, and indicates the uprising. Discover the boys seemingly died in 1998. The warden decides that they are angels and releases them. The boys arrive home expecting to find Serena, but find it that had been placed for sale. They blame each other and separated, but are quickly abducted by government officials. Serena's town-ridden lieutenant, Jim Hartson, covertly frees the boys, saying he knows what Serena did to them. Smart Beavis and Butthead urge them to enter the portal, but the boys ignore them. So all parties arrive at Beavis and Butthead's house. As Serena is about to shoot them, She realizes that they're her enemies, but only foolish teenagers. Smart Beavis and Butthead urge Beavis and Butthead to enter the portal, but Hartson is accidentally sucked instead, closing the rift and saving the multiverse. As Beavis attempts to express his love for Serena, Smart Beavis interrupts them to show them over the cosmos. She leaves with them and Smart Butthead. In exchange for their silence, the government gives Beavis and Butthead their home back to its original condition. However, in the other universe, another assembled alternative Beavises and Buttheads applaud for Smart Beavis for becoming the first Beavis to ever, well, have sex. So, that was, the movie. I honestly really thought it was really interesting, which of course was a pretty good film, which I mean, it's good just as much as I like Do America. I thought Do America, while the first film Do America was hand-drawn by Rough Draft Studios, the animation services for Do the Universe were provided by Tim Mouse Inc. and Los Angeles, and around with Sniper Animation Studios in the Philippines, which of course making it the first official Beavis and Butthead animation to be done digitally. So, of course, in 2008, Mike Judge stated that he'd like to keep the door open for Beavis and Butthead because it's one of his favorite things that he's ever done. The thing he is the most proud of. So, of course, in 2009, while promoting his film Extract, Judge said he would like to see the characters being on big screen again, and he wouldn't mind doing something with them with dirty old man sitting on the couch or something like that. But however, in 2018, Judge told Rotten Tomatoes that he had the idea of doing a second Beavis and Butthead movie that had been brought up 2 months prior, saying that it's just a matter of coming up with the idea. It feels like what it's worth doing. So in July of 2019, Judge again reiterated his interest in the potential movie, saying he's got some ideas. So of course it was announced that Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe movie was in production for Paramount Plus in February of 2021, with Judge on board with the whole thing. So it's honestly really interesting that we get a little bit more information about, Do the Universe. And I love the fact that it's a sequel to Do America. I thought Do America was just really good. Do the Universe was actually quite interesting. I personally thought it was really neat. I mean, it's got a good plot line, and I love how they go to different universes. Like, I love how there's different universes of themselves, which honestly was pretty interesting. But in all due reality, I thought Do America was just as good, but I think I like Do America more. But this one was actually a pretty good film. I personally really enjoy, Do the Universe. I thought Do the Universe was pretty good. It's got really good voice acting. It's a really funny movie. And I mean, if you're a Beavis and Butthead fan, you definitely would really find it enjoyable. It's a pretty good film. It's got good animation and stuff like that. But for some reason, I think I like Do America better than, Do the Universe. But Do the Universe was just as good, though. There's definitely that. I did review Do America on my backup channel, if you want to go watch that. But I also did a review on it on the last, last Shadows and Pretties episode, so you can watch that one as well. Well, in my personal opinion, this was just a really good sequel to Do America, but, in my opinion, I like Do the Universe, but for some reason, I just like Do America a lot better. I think it's the fact that, it's a older movie. It was a really good film, especially that one was made in the 90s. This one was made in 2022, and I've only seen, bits of it back, I think in 2023, which was last year, and I finally had the opportunity to watch this film. So, with that being said, I personally recommend this movie to anybody who's a Beavis and Butthead fan. Like, if you're a Beavis and Butthead fan, you definitely would really find this enjoyable. You would definitely find this fun. It's amazing. It's a really well-made show. Movie. I personally really like this film, but at the same time, I like Do America more. I thought Do America was a good film. So, I guess with that being said, that's pretty much all I have to really say. But like I'm always going to say, this is just simply my own personal opinion. And if you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these movies. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. I thought this was a pretty good film. It's funny too. I personally liked this one. I thought it was a really good film, especially for a Beavis and Butthead movie. So I mean, if you're a Beavis and Butthead fan like myself, you definitely would really enjoy this film, and I highly recommend it. If you've not seen this film yet, you really have to see it. If you like Do America, then there's a good chance you'll like this one too. So, I mean, I think that's pretty much all I have to really say about this film, but if I'm missing something, maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below if I'm missing something, which I think I covered pretty much everything about this movie, but if I'm missing something, you guys can let me know what it is in the comments below. So as always, like I always say, this is just simply my own personal opinion. If you disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions. I know I said that already, but I just want to say this again, in case if you guys happen to disagree with me, like if you don't like Due to the Universe, or if you like it, that's perfectly fine, because I respect your opinion regardless. Anyways, what did you guys personally think of this, movie, Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this, movie a lot better. Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'm the Lion Queen. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you're wanting to go check out my DeviantArt page, link to my DeviantArt will be in the About page section. And if you want to go check out my Twitter account, link to my Twitter account will be in the About page section, so you guys can go check them out. Also, if you're interested in subscribing to my backup channel known as Miss Dark Shigo, links to that will also be in the About page section, so you guys can go check my backup channel out if you haven't. And as always, if I'm missing something that I did not talk about this film, please let me know what it is in the comments below. But I guess that's pretty much all I have to really say. But as always, thank you so much for watching. And like always, I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out.